Hey, what is up, everybody? Welcome to today's amazing webinar on how to become a ReactJS developer in 90 days. I'm here with my boy
Daniel, and we are super excited. Naz and I are going to help you guys and train you guys to getting there in just 90 days. So we're super pumped to be here.
Yes, we have so many people, guys. We have almost 1,000 people currently that have registered. More than 1,000, 1,600 people have registered for this webinar, and it is insane. I've seen everybody, all of you, Ayuba, Noor, Adrian, Dave. I see you guys at Harva, Thomas, Nevermind, Saeed, Zach, Thomas, Mike. What's up, guys? So good to have you on here. Guys, get ready, get pumped, because we are very much excited to show you what we got for you today after the 5-day challenge.
The 5-day challenge was incredible, and now we're going to just package it all up to help you guys to set yourself up for success in these next 90 days.
Awesome. So we'll get started right away, guys. Let's go and share screen. Let's see what we got for you today. This is us right here. Do we see it? You guys see it? Yes or no? Yeah, we all see it. That's amazing. Okay, beautiful. So here's what we got. Let's go ahead and go to present right here. All right, so how to become a ReactJS developer in 9 days for today. All right, so what's going to happen, guys? As you guys know the drill, turn off your phones, throw them outside your window. We're not liable for them if you break them, just so you know. You know the drill, right? But let's keep this focused, because this webinar has the opportunity to change your life and has the opportunity to just set you on a different trajectory, okay? So stay focused. Awesome. All right, continuing on. So, of course, as we go on, share and tag us in your post, especially to the 5-day challenge as we went through it. Let's go ahead and share what you've been through. You can see so many people are sharing what they're learning. So many people are sharing exactly what's going on. And this is amazing, because the more you share your knowledge, the more you share your story, the more people see you, the more attention you get. And that just brings a ton of opportunities.
Exactly. And we could just have more impact, everyone together, to help people get their dream jobs as a developer.
Yes, and of course, tag us on all these amazing people, all the amazing team, to Kazi, to me, to Daniel, to Jesse, to David. Oh my God, love them all, guys. By the way, guys, also thanks so much to the amazing team here, the Clever Programmer, guys. Everybody who's here, they're all working so hard, like to put this live for you. This is not a two-man show right here, right? This is a whole team show to make sure this works properly. It takes a lot of hard work, all right? So, hope you're ready. Are you ready?
Everyone better be ready.
Let's get into it, guys. So for today, your roadmap to become a 6-figure ReactJS developer, right? So let's get focused right now. Really quickly, JS. Okay, I can see amazing team between Kazi, to Daniel, to Frankie, to Amana, to Monet, Naz, Jesse, David, Rachel, Sheila. Love them all so much. And of course, let's go ahead and thank them so much in the comments below. We got Sheila's twice right here. Patch, Melanie, Yusuf, Kyle, Rishi. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Also want to let you know that also today, who wants to join Profit with JavaScript course, guys? As you know, that is the best course on the planet that we have created here for JavaScript, for you to become a JavaScript developer. If you want to join Profit JavaScript, let us know down below. I want to see who's interested. I want to see who's going to be our next students, because today, yes, exactly. What's going to happen?
We have something special for you guys. It's going to be something so awesome, because this is going to set you up for success.
Yes, we are actually going to be launching Profit with JavaScript today, and you'll have a chance, yes, on this webinar exactly, you'll have a chance to join for an exclusive offer. All right. So with that being said, also, we're going to be going to a live Q&A between me, Naz, and Daniel. So, of course, me, Naz, and Daniel. That's so funny.
There's two Nazes.
There's two Nazes at this point, right? One-on-one, you could answer, ask any questions about software and coding and so forth. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Awesome. And again, stick to the end for all of those amazing offers, from PWJ to the Q&A, okay? And like I said, we'll be launching PWJ today. I'm excited because I'm excited to teach you, and I'm excited for you to come into the amazing community that we have right now. All right, sweet. Comment below who's excited. I want to see it. Okay, cool. Let's go and keep going. 15 modules, guys. Weekly live coaching course for PWJ. Private Slack community. It is probably it is the best course out there with a 30-day money back guarantee. You don't like it on the 29th day, 29th hour, no, not 29th hour, 59th, wait, how many hours do we have? 23rd hour, 59 minutes, and 99, wait, how many seconds do we have? 59 seconds.
59 seconds.
You get the chance to return if you wanted to, guys. But the best part is, again, the community that really lifts you up, right? You can see this is an amazing community we have, the coaching calls, right? Coaching calls nonstop for life, basically. That's what you get. Nonstop coaching calls, 15 plus modules for amazing projects, and just the knowledge that you need to become a ReactJS developer. So, free 5-day challenge. Oh my God, how fun was that?
It
man?
was amazing. It was so much fun. It was so humbling being able to sit here with Nas and helping you guys to build the amazing Slack clone.
Yes, yes. Who's ready to earn some money with code? Hey. Okay, that's it. So, guys, as you know, guys, I'm your instructor here. I'm instructor in PWJ, and I'm also just instructor here for this 5-day ReactJS challenge together with Daniel. And I've made over $300,000 in 3 years as a JavaScript developer, right? And that is something that is so doable for everybody who's here. There's so many opportunities right now as developers, just in general, right? Like,
so many.
He's made a lot of money as well as a developer as well.
That's
you
correct.
know. So drop a comment below if you know who this guy is. If you know who this guy is, I'm sure you know who this guy is at this point. So
drop some fire down below.
And then, who do you think this guy is? Huh? Who is this guy?
I don't know who worked.
I don't know this guy. I know who worked here, but this is the man himself, the Rocket Man. We call him Daniel Seifert. He's the amazing person here. You guys can see he helped us out with the Slack clone. He taught you as well, and of course, he got the chance to work with Blue Origin. He had built rockets, guys. He built rockets. Like, how cool is that?
With software.
Maybe with the hands as well. Who knows? Awesome, cool. So why do React developers kick ass? Like, why?
Well, I mean, if you are part of this community, you would have seen the developers that we had these past 5 days.
Yes.
And they're just absolutely amazing because they're making amazing software. They're putting amazing things out there into the world.
Yeah. And of course, as a developer, I like to think of developers as kind of like inventors, right? They have this idea in their mind and they can put it live for anybody to see and to use. Like, if you take Facebook, for example, right? Take Facebook. How did Facebook come about? Mark Zuckerberg had this idea to be able, it's not a new idea because we had MySpace before then, but he had this idea of like, okay, you know what? Let's create something amazing that people can connect together throughout the whole world, right? Throughout the whole world. And he created this Facebook thing, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. And now we have Facebook throughout the whole world. We can talk to anybody we want. He invented this thing that millions of people now use. And you can invent something that millions of people can use. That's how I like to think of myself as well. Inventors. You're an inventor, bro.
We're all inventors.
You invented Blue Origin. No, I'm just kidding.
If you guys want to also be inventors, go ahead, comment below. Nas, pull up the Crowdcast so we could see what they're commenting.
Yes.
We can engage with them as well.
Let's
maybe
see.
Move it over there to the side of the.
Hey, we could probably move it like, hold on.
Yeah, just move it to the other screen.
Oh, like this?
Yep.
Oh, heck yeah. There we go. Thank God. I was like, hold on. How do I see this? But now I see it, guys. Oh my gosh. So many of you guys are commenting. I love it. I love it. Who else do we have? Let's see. I'm going to present here. Yes. Beautiful. I want to join. Hamana says, I want to join Amana Dev. I have a lot of app ideas. Yes. That's amazing. Nas. Toyota says, Nas. Yo, guys, let's go. Adrian. Absolutely. I am in. Tavir says. Let's see. Anurdar says, let's go. I'm pumped. Cool. Hemanath, me. Also, me too. Hadash, me. You guys are good.
Wow. Thank you guys so much for the support. So, Nas, why is it so important to become a developer? Well, it's because this is actually something that would be very, I guess, COVID friendly. We could say it that way, because you could still work remotely as a developer. So it doesn't matter if there's COVID going around, there's a pandemic. A lot of developers were still able to keep their jobs. If anything, lots of job opportunities were opened up for more developers throughout this pandemic.
Exactly, guys. And who here down below in the comments, who has lost their job because of COVID? Maybe you're in the service industry, maybe you're in some other industry. Who has lost their job because of COVID and now you're just struggling to kind of get back up? Or who maybe, just think about that, right? Okay, cool. So Cool. We have 100 developers, guys. Like I said, look at this. 100 developer jobs companies still hiring amid the coronavirus crisis again. So no matter if it's coronavirus crisis or not, people are still hiring for developers. Amazon here, for example, look at this. Look at how many jobs are here.
I need a comment. 11,000 jobs. That is so
11,000 jobs from just simply Amazon. That's insane. Just on developers. 11,000 jobs. Whoa. Holy moly. Disney. Look at this, man.
Who wants to work for Disney?
Full stack JavaScript engineer, senior software engineer, lead software engineer, participant software engineer, guys. And again, you can, of course, I know it says senior and so forth, but you can you can start bringing people. You can go in there as a beginner as well. Not an issue at all, right? Of course, after some time, after a year, you're looking potentially being, a senior right here, lead software engineer. Who knows? But starting out, you might be a beginner, which is fine, completely fine. Look at this. Look at this. Amazing, amazing. Top tech companies use React, for example, Facebook, Microsoft, eBay, Tesla, Groupon, Netflix, Google,
company
Uber,
after company after company.
Tinder.
Jesus.
Oh, Tinder? Who uses ReactJS? What? No way. Airbnb, PayPal. Guys, I mean, I like this. This to me is really cool because, this shows the future. Oh, looks like we have an amazing person here. Harry, how are you doing? Harry.
Hey,
You hear us?
how's it going?
Harry, tell us a little bit. So I hear that you're trying to get a job at Amazon. Tell me why.
It's just one of the companies I've looked at. So I've
Mhm.
got like family members that work in some of the big tech companies like Google and things. So just kind of, I've always kind of liked tech, but it's one of those areas where it's there's so much to learn in it. Like
Mhm.
my background's more finance and math, so I've got like a quant mathematics background.
Mhm.
But yeah, I like the idea of being able to just take any concept really and code it up, and it's nice to have that freedom.
That's awesome. I agree. I agree. What makes it? Tell me what makes you interested in, like, for example, learning React or learning just in general coding, because you come from a finance background. What makes the switch? Tell me.
So I think it's just obviously the world's becoming more technologically orientated anyway, and also I like the freedom aspect that it gives you, and also just the fact that it's fun to think up ideas and be able to create them, and do freelance stuff and just help people out with products and things. And there's so many different things you can do with it. But it's good.
Mhm. And now tell me exactly. Okay, so you're trying to find a job currently in Amazon. Tell me, what do you think is preventing you from getting there? Right? Tell me.
So I didn't quite hear what you said there. Sorry,
What
I'm
is
moving.
preventing you? What is preventing you from becoming like a developer? Right? Tell me.
So at the moment, it's just I haven't coded for that long, really. So I joined the PWJ like back in like November or something, 2020. But I had various things going on, so I didn't get to do as much. But back now, so hoping to code a lot more. I mean, my coding background is more kind of in C++, so lower level. But yeah, kind of been going through the modules on the PWJ site at the moment, and kind of playing around with bits and pieces, and hoping to move into React once I've got the fundamentals down.
That's awesome. Yeah, I think it's always great to focus on fundamentals. Kind of I love the fact that you see that, right? Focus on fundamentals, start from summer, right? And then you can build yourself up from there, right? Build the foundation, the strong foundation first, and then you can go from there. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's always easier, obviously, to pick things up when you have strong foundation.
So you joined PWJ because you wanted to become a developer, because you wanted to learn JavaScript, ReactJS, is correct? And you felt like you were not progressing enough. Is that right?
So do you mean felt like I wasn't progressing enough? So that's why I joined.
Before, yeah, correct, yes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So trying to, I mean, yeah. So a lot of stuff you can obviously learn it yourself, but it's nice to have it all in one succinct place where there's someone kind of guiding you through it a bit, and it just speeds up the progress a lot more, and makes it a lot easier. And it's good to actually see things applied to real life projects that you can adapt and modify, rather than just being like, oh, here's how to make another calculator, something like that, right?
That's awesome. Harry, thank you so much, man, for joining PWJ. Thank you so much for sharing your perspective, man. It's cool to know people are always trying to improve, and that's why we're here. That's why PWJ is here, so that we can help people get to the next level programming.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, for sure.
So tell me in that case, how has it been so far for you in PWJ? You've been there for what, a few months? How's it been so far? Tell me.
Yeah, it's been good. So I've only really picked it up again in the last few days because, like I said, I had a lot of various things going on. But yeah, it's been good. So just kind of finishing up the fourth module on the DOM stuff,
Mm-hmm.
which is quite nice. It's a bit of a light refresher because I've touched JavaScript before when I was at university,
Yeah,
things like that. So it's a good refresher on those points. It's all really clear, and
that's
then just tweaking bits of the code, playing around with things, and just trying to do my own kind of side projects on the past. So like I bought a web domain recently, but I'm thinking of, I want to try and put that as a portfolio page to link onto my resume and stuff.
that's cool. That's
that,
cool.
that sort of stuff.
So tell me
Uh,
that, okay, would you recommend for someone to join PWJ, someone who's maybe is trying to make a career switch as well, or just for anybody in general who wants to become a developer? Would you recommend PWJ for them?
Yeah, I think it's really good. I think it's, like I say, it's good that it's all in. It's a really good kind of guide, and it helped you along. And I like, maybe some people won't like this, but I like the fact that it doesn't just spoon feed you everything. You have to actually do the work properly, like a real
Yeah,
kind
no,
of
we
job.
challenge you. We challenge you
Um,
for sure.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's good, and it's all done in a kind of nice format and a nice guide, and it doesn't. It's not like a lot of the tutorials where you start off following okay, and then suddenly they jump up to like,
Hmm.
they go from this as a variable to okay, now we're going to use arrow functions, and you're like, what's just happened? It's all kind of done in a nice kind of way. So
Yeah, that's
Awesome,
true.
Harry. Thank you so much for sharing that, man. And for those of you guys who are listening, if you're already ready to take the same jump that Harry did so that you can get to the next level
Mhm.
with your programming, we're going to drop the link below so they could go check it out. Guys, we are giving you guys a special offer. We're taking off $100, and it's going to be only available for the next 20 minutes. So you don't want to miss out, guys.
Yes, it's a very exclusive offer just during this webinar right here. Next 20 minutes, we are taking $100 from PWJ, and you can see Harry here. He has had an amazing time at PWJ. That has helped him a lot towards growing him as a developer. And of course, I mean, we want to help you get there, right? So this is why you're on this webinar. This is why we are dropping the price of $100 so you guys can come in and we can have a lot of different people come in and learn and become developers. Okay, so if you're interested, do we have a button below? We have a button right there somewhere. Where is it? Right there. We have a button right there down below. Go and click the link below and just join. Just join. And when you've joined, we can actually we can actually have you come alive and talk about why you joined and what is your purpose. Awesome. And of course, and thank you so much, Harry. Harry, appreciate your time, and thank you so much. And always happy to have you in the community. Awesome.
yeah, cheers, guys. Thanks. It's good.
I have a good day, man.
Thanks,
Okay.
Harry.
Bye bye. Okay, cool, guys. Awesome. Do we have anybody else next? Okay,
right, keep
cool.
going.
So let's go ahead and keep going here with us. I will go ahead and share. You can see, right, all these tech companies who are using ReactJS between Google and Groupon, and it's only going to get bigger because ReactJS is becoming more and more popular. So let's make LinkedIn. Oh, wow, look at this. Awesome. Also, there are endless of ReactJS web development jobs, right? You can see here in Stack Overflow, ReactJS is basically the number two. I mean, it's the number two in terms of Stack Overflow survey. We have jQuery right here, but jQuery just, it's always been there for the eternity at this point.
Yeah, so I mean, here you could start to see React.js is just moving up the charts because, as Nas said, jQuery is just
Yeah.
like legacy, but it will take over. I
Yeah,
promise.
at some
you
point.
that.
At some point. Yeah, React.js, but compared, for example, to like Angular, you see Angular is another different framework, right? To Vue.js, they are kind of below right here, and React.js is always kind of above, right? And again, awesome.
And
Cool.
not only that, React.js has also been a very simple library to use. People always get mad. Nas points it out that people get mad when we call it a framework because, like, no, it's a library, right?
I still don't get this. I still don't get the big difference,
Yeah,
but
it's-
okay.
It's just something that you can use that makes your front end development a lot easier and a lot more beautiful UI that you can build from there.
Beautiful. Awesome. So we have here, again, you can see it's growing much faster than anything else. We have Angular and Vue. They're kind of just here. And, React.js is just growing. It's just growing much faster than anything else. Here are some, for example, here. Countries which show the most interest in demand for JavaScript programmers. USA pays about $6,000 per month. Canada is paying around $4,000 per month. UK is paying around $3,160 per month. And Germany, 4,000. And again, these are average numbers, right? You have the potential opportunity to make more than that as long as you put in the work, as long as you show your passion and the fact that you love it,
Exactly.
You know what I
So
mean?
the opportunity is there to even do a career transition if that's something that you're doing, or just start your career path there to make
Yes.
a lot of money and build a lot of money over time if that's something that you're looking for, right? Because sometimes finances, they might be a little tough. So if you find something like being a
Mhm.
developer during a pandemic, basically something you can do remote, this would
Mhm.
be an amazing opportunity.
Yes, awesome, cool. Okay, see here. So U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics is saying that web dev jobs, right here, web dev jobs are increasing at a much faster rate than any other occupation. Again, that's because companies are starting to use, JavaScript technology just to build anything, pretty much, right? Even for example, if you think of, Tesla and their little thing that they have, the big screen,
Mm.
that's built with web technology, right?
Yep.
Right. I mean, if you think even for example Tesla, their native app that's in the app store, they use for example React Native for as web technology, right? And it keeps going and so forth and so forth. Frank right here, for example, here, guys, and these jobs pay a lot.
A lot.
Frank, who is a big fan of ours and always donates in the comments, which we really
We love them.
appreciate.
Yeah, we're so
Yes,
thankful for
right?
Frank.
Says, guys, I just landed a six-figure consulting project for Sonos to make their new React and React Native radio station product. They hired me based on Spotify clone, and I built using the video on YouTube, and I'm incredibly grateful for Clever Programmer team. Again, thanks so much, guys. And he's doing an amazing job, and we actually got the chance to potentially even see a little bit of that, of that
A
app.
little sneak
Yes,
peek.
yes, yes,
But
yes.
yeah, I mean, just the opportunities there to be able to do that. I mean, here you can even see you can make up to
Holy
$120,000
moly.
per year, and that's not even the limit. You could keep on building from that
Yeah.
as you get more experience, as you invest into yourself to get more education, time and time again.
Yes, again, yes, and again, this depends on where you live, right? So if you live, for example, in a different, maybe in a different country or a different state, no, you're looking at, again, this could be lower, this could be higher, depending on where you live, right?
Exactly.
Awesome. Okay, let's keep going. Java developer salaries by experience in the U.S. Less than 1 year. Look at this, guys. $75,000. Okay, that's actually pretty good because that's pretty much honestly how much I started with.
That's a great amount,
Yeah.
man. Like sometimes when we see the six figures, we get so like caught into that number.
Mhm.
But in reality, $75,000 a year for starting off as a developer is just an amazing opportunity for a lot of people, especially if you're doing career transition or if it's your very first job.
Yes, and guys, just so you know, guys, I see somebody's asking you if we have a monthly subscription. Yeah, a monthly price for PWJ. Yes, we do. Kazi just dropped it down in the comments right there. So if you're interested in doing monthly, I'm not sure how much is it per month. Yeah, so it's $240 per month. Not a lot, right, for what you get, right? And so yeah, if you're interested in that, down in the comment below. But if you want to buy the full, what?
I was watching Hadassah on the chat. She just joined.
Hey,
Hey,
Hadassah just joined
Hadassah.
PWJ. Amazing. Welcome.
Her, hey, the crowdcast, say something.
Hadassah, if you want to go ahead, actually, I will highly likely go ahead and join here on the webinar. Let us know in the comment that you just joined, and we will bring you on bring you on right now
Exactly. We
in the
would
comments.
love to speak to you, Hadassah, just to
Yes.
hear more about you as a person and welcome you to PWJ.
Yes. And again, let's think about this, in terms of ReactJS developer, right? All the things you can do, you can become a freelancer as a JavaScript developer. You can do teaching and coaching. You can build iOS and Android apps. You can do remote working anywhere in the world. You can do full stack development, right? There's so many opportunities with ReactJS developers, right? Awesome. So cool. And again, it's all code proof. That's the best part.
Yes.
Especially right now at this point.
Oh yeah.
Cool. Awesome. All right. So now that the facts are out of the way, what can you do with React.js?
Well, I mean, you guys already got a sneak peek if you were part of the 5-day
Yo,
challenge this
Hadassah is
last
on.
week. Yo,
Hey, Hadassah. Hello. How you doing?
Let's go. I'm good. How are y'all?
Tell me a little bit. Tell me a little about yourself. Why did you join PWJ? What was the purpose?
Well, I had an amazing time with you guys. I don't know if you remember when we did the 3 days with the Amazon clone.
Yes.
It was a couple of other things that you guys did, very inspirational to my life. That was the most exciting energy moment for me. Since then, I joined Kingsland University trying to get the basics, like learning the fundamentals, get more into, you know, all that I needed to get started. And I couldn't pass this up this time. Last time I didn't have the money. This time I'm like, yo, I'm making that sacrifice. I'm trying to get it. So let's go.
That's
That's
amazing.
amazing.
And tell me, what was that last push? Why were you like, you know what, this time I'm not going to miss out on this? Tell me why.
Man, I'm trying to build that financial stability for my family. I'm a single mom. Since COVID, you know, a lot of things has changed in my life. It's gave me the opportunity to really invest in myself. You are not going to be able to get anything in you unless you're willing to invest in yourself. And sometimes that takes the extra push to get that done. And if you have doubt, remove all doubt. These
Yes.
brothers right here are totally awesome. I've had a chance to spend time with you guys, and just the encouragement and motivation from you all has helped me to be confident that I can do this. And so I encourage anybody that can go ahead and jump on.
That's amazing. Thanks so much. Thanks so much. Wow. Thank you. So that is amazing. I love that. That's awesome. Like the fact that you said you're a single mom. Is that correct? You said a single mom and you're working so hard and, you know, and you really want to make a change for your life, for your family, for yourself. And you're taking this next step. And you're like, you know what? I'm not going to miss out on this. I'm going to take that challenge. And you know what? I am here. We are here to give you that challenge. We are here to help you with that. And I'm excited to help you with that. You understand that?
Yes, I know you are. You're passionate. I love your passion. I love Kazi's passion. All of you guys that are always on encouraging us. And see, the drive is what's the important. You have to. Hey,
We love having you on here. I remember you from the 3-day workshop. Your energy absolutely amazing, and I just wanted to say thank you so much for jumping in.
Yes, yes.
You're welcome. This is my pleasure. This is an opportunity that you don't always get. And because I see the passion that you guys have in helping people get to the next level, that's another reason why I'm like, man, it's no way that I can't get into the network of these type of people with the mindset, you know, to help other people build their career. And that's definitely an important thing. When you have the support, there's no way to back down. You know, it's all about putting in that work. Definitely going to be a challenge. It may get hard, but
Yes.
you have a group of people that are willing to push you. So don't give up and keep going.
You know what? With that mindset, Hadassah, honestly, you're gonna win. With that mindset,
Yes.
I love that mindset. You know, when people come in as a student, that makes me want to teach them. That makes me. I mean, for any student that comes in, I want them to win, right? But especially if they come in wanting to just win, to challenge themselves, wanting to grow like crazy, to me,
Yes.
that's everything, right? I'm like, holy shit! I want you to become a ReactJS developer, a web developer, so you can go out there and help your family and help yourself.
This is amazing. I'm lost for words, but I'm excited to say,
Oh.
let's go.
Oh, that's amazing.
Thank you so much.
One last thing. What would you tell to somebody who is on the fence of joining? Tell me.
If you're on the fence of joining, I would say, what do you care about yourself? What do you value in yourself? The value that you have in yourself and the goals that you want for life, only you can give that to yourself. So at this point, if you're on the fence, think about where you want to be in the next 5 to 10 years.
Yeah.
And what are you doing to get there? This is the step that you need to take. If you want to get there, you got to invest in yourself.
Wow. Let's go. I love that. Thank you so much, Hadassah. Appreciate you. And I'm excited. Again, thank you so much for coming on here. And I'm excited to see you in the coaching calls, okay?
Awesome. See you there.
I see you there. Bye-bye.
So,
all right, next up, we have Adrienne.
Hasn't joined yet?
Has not joined.
Hello.
How are you doing? Tell me.
I am doing excellent. So excellent. How are you?
I'm doing amazing. I love your smile and I love your energy, just so you know.
Well, thank you. I love y'all's energy. It's so much fun.
Awesome. So tell us, like, what is your goal? Like, tell us a little bit kind of about where you're at right now and what is your goal? Tell me.
I just got fired on Wednesday.
Oh, wow. So
Yeah.
sorry for that.
That's okay. And the last time I switched careers, I found a program like yours for medical coding, but didn't do it.
Mhm.
So I said, if I'm going to switch again, I'm not going back to school. Screw that shit. I am going to do the short course. That's super high effective. And bless every last one of you for not putting me to sleep while I'm learning this, because I am an old lady and I'm brand new. So I need all the basics, and I have not fallen asleep yet. And the energy you guys have is insane, and I love it. And not to mention all of the thousands of people that keep commenting and all the energy. It's unbelievable. I love it. Absolutely love it.
Thank
Wow. Please take my face off the screen.
you. No, you have such a beautiful smile. Come on.
Oh, thank you.
Awesome. And so tell me, just a little bit. What did you do before this? Like, what was your job before this?
I was a medical coder.
Medical coder. Wow. So
Yeah.
what is that
So
person?
I'll switch to computer coding.
Oh, wow. Okay, interesting. And so, what makes the jump? Tell me, why the jump?
I have a degree in health information technology, and apparently my inner computer nerd woke up. So
Mhm.
now I want to be the girl behind the screen doing all the typing and all the things. So
So you want to be the nerd?
I want to be super computer nerd. Yes.
That
I
is
love
awesome.
it. I love
Just fully embrace her.
And what I love, Adrian, is that, at this stage of your life, usually people might be scared, but you're taking that leap. You're trusting in yourself to become the nerd, right? To become the programmer. So that is super exciting to hear. And
Jumping right off the cliff.
I love it. I love it. And I'm curious, by the way, so Adrian, you haven't joined Profit with JavaScript yet, correct?
Emphasis on the yet. I have joined Profit with Python,
Mhm.
but not yet the JavaScript. However, that is on the agenda of things to do.
Are you gonna join today?
I have to check my bank account. I think I can join when I get my maybe.
I think so. I think
I think I can. I think I can.
if you think you can,
I
then
think I can. I think I can. I have to. Yes, if it's there, yes.
let's do it. Let's do it.
I'll do it. If it's there, yes.
If you want to be that coder, again, let's take that next leap, kind of how Hadassah said, right? Just think about
Oh, yeah.
for the next 5-10 years, right? It's as simple
Oh
as
yeah, hell's yeah.
I'm not saying you have to, but just think about more so about yourself. Where do you want to be in the next 5-10 years?
Oh, on a beach, coding on a new MacBook. Oh, I can see it.
Lifestyle.
Ah.
That's amazing.
Also, thanks for all the dancing. You guys have given me a great name for the dancing developer. I love it.
Thank you. Thank you.
You guys are awesome.
Adrian, one last thing.
Yes.
I know you're not PWJ just yet, and you're thinking about joining this. What would you tell someone who wants to, for example, join PWJ, or maybe they just want to join Clever Programmer? Like, you've joined Clever Programmer, you know how we teach at this point.
Yeah.
What would you tell someone who's on the fence and maybe joining PWJ?
I would tell them that I've heard you guys say, or I've heard Kazi say, or whoever said it on a lot of the videos about how you guys can go to school for the IT degree, the CS degree, and you learn all the theory, and that's all fantastic if you want to be a brainiac. However, when the shit hits the fan and you go to work, the theory is not necessarily going to get you out of a tight spot. And it's the same for medical coaching. I was also a teacher for 20 years. Theory of education is not going to help me manage my classroom of children who are bouncing off the walls on a sugar high. So if you're on the fence, I would say choose a program, choose this program, but choose a program that's going to help you hit the ground sprinting, not running, when you get to your job on day one, because that's what it's all about. You can have all the theory you want on the planet. If you can't get shit done at work, it's not going to serve you. And why waste $15,000, $20,000, $30,000 a year on books, on teachers, on all of that crap if it's not really, truly going to serve you? You'll have the degree, but you won't have the experience and the wherewithal to do what they need you to do.
Correct. I agree
So
with
if
that.
you're thinking about it, I would say jump off the cliff and just do it.
Jump off the cliff.
Jump off the cliff with us. We'll all hold hands and we'll fly together.
We'll fly so peacefully and so
Soar.
Together.
I love that.
Thank you so much. So, Adrian, just one last final question for you.
Yes.
Do we have your word? Do we have your promise that you will be jumping and you will be taking that jump so we can all fly together?
Man, fine. Yes.
If not, you're gonna break my heart.
Daniel, I would never break your heart. No, no, no. Yeah, I'm
Don't
pretty
make
sure
my
I
heart.
can do it.
My heart is very soft. So don't make my heart.
Yeah, no.
Thank you
I
so-
think I'm down. I think I can do it. I'll just have to do. You guys know you're making me sign up for 2 classes at once, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
My brain's gonna explode, and when that happens, I'm going to come to you for help.
That's fine, and I got you.
Okay.
Awesome.
Excellent. Yes.
All right, we'll
Thank
see
you
you in
so
the
much
course,
for
okay?
coming on. We
Okay.
have,
Thanks, guys.
I believe we have Dave.
Hey, Dave, how you
is
doing?
considering joining PWJ. Is that right, Dave?
Well, yeah, it's considering I've been working with React for 8 years, I have to improve my JavaScript quite a bit. And
Mhm.
I was looking at the course, and that seems to be very intense and leading me to my next step.
That's awesome. So tell me a little bit about yourself, Dave. What do you currently do, and where are you trying to get to?
Well, I'm trying to get to that 7-digit figure if I can, instead
Okay.
of 6. I'm already making 6. I'm just want to increase my 6-digit level. I'm currently unemployed, looking for a job, but I went through the 5-day course with you guys. I learned a lot, even for doing React for 8 years. I even learned a lot
Really?
during that time period.
What are some things that you learned? Tell me.
Like the style components and how to deconstruct the props when you bring them in. I'd never seen that coding before.
That's awesome.
So that was all new. And that's what, I mean, of course, I asked a lot of questions, but, you know, that's the only way you learn is by asking a lot of questions.
That's true. That's true. That's true. So in that case, tell me. So you currently what are you developer or what you currently do? A React developer?
You were breaking up on that. Can you repeat it?
Who are you currently? Are you currently a ReactJS developer? What is your job?
Yes. I'm a full stack with React development, with ReactJS as my strong point on the front end.
Awesome. And so you want to go to the 7-figure mark, basically. All right.
Well, increase my 6-figure. We'll start there.
Okay. Okay. Awesome. And so how do you see PWJ playing out with that? Tell me.
JavaScript is one of the main foundations inside of React. I mean, yeah, if you know JavaScript, HTML, CSS, I mean, you're already 70% there of learning React. It's just a syntactical difference is what I'm finding out.
Yeah.
When I first learned it, and I had to learn it on the fly. So, I had to do a project when I was learning React. We learned React. The whole department learned React in 3 months, and on top of that, the boss at that time gave us a nice bonus when we completed the project.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And so you're looking into joining PWJ to kind of learn more React, of course, and to cross more than 6 figures and get the 7-figure mark. Is that right?
More to increase my Java awareness of what's going on, because Java is changing all the time.
Nice. Okay, I see what you mean.
All the time it's changing. So I will be joining PWJ.
So you will be joining PWJ, is that right?
Yep.
Hey, let's go! Woo! That's what I'm talking about. So you'll be joining PWJ, of course. And what would you tell to someone who is maybe potentially thinking of joining PWJ but are not sure yet?
I would say, it's like one of the previous callers said, you have to invest in yourself.
Yes.
Most of us sat here for 5 days and watched you code, and we coded with you that Slack challenge. That's dedication. And when you have to put the time and effort into when you're beginning, you're not going to get the best jobs or anything like that, but you got to put the time and the effort and knowledge to progress up the scale to get where you want to be.
Right.
PWJ will increase that one skill that always seems to come back and haunt. There's always one skill that comes back and haunts someone, and JavaScript has always been that one skill.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Of course, and there's so many opportunities right now with ReactJS and JavaScript in general, right? And if it's only going to get high, just how we mentioned before, right? I mean, of course, then it would make sense to keep learning this trajectory, or you have to in your arsenal. Kind of like the more tools you have in your arsenal, the better, right?
Yeah. Like they said, the more tools you have, the better you're off. But I like to be good at one tool too.
That's true. That's true too. Awesome.
Yeah, so Dave, you did say you're going to join, but my question is, are you going to take advantage of this $100 off discount right now that is available and will be available only for the next 20 minutes? Are you going to click on that button and sign up right now, Dave?
Yes, I will do that.
Let's do right
love
now,
it,
and
man.
we want to see you in the course. Okay, Dave?
And for everyone else, don't forget, guys, we are only going to do this for the next 20 minutes. This course will be off for 100. After that, the price will
Goes
go up.
up.
So if you're even thinking about it, well, stop thinking and just start taking action, because that's how the people that have just joined that we just talked to are going to improve their JavaScript development skills,
Yes.
their React skills. And that's how they're going to start to create the life that they want as a developer.
Yeah, between Hadassah to Adriana to now Dave, they're taking the right step and the right action. If you want to become React developer as well as how these people are, guys, take that action. We have a link down below, guys. Only exclusive offer right now, $100 off the next 10, 15 minutes, 15 to 15, 20 minutes, you said it? 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
15 to 20 minutes. And when we get off here, that's it. The price goes up by $100. And so it's very exclusive right now. Okay, guys? Again, like I said, link is down and below. Awesome, Dave. Thank you so much for coming on. Really appreciate you. And I'm excited to have you in the course. And of course, join the coaching calls and we'll see you there. Okay?
All right, we'll see you.
Okay, see you, Dave. Bye-bye.
Perfect. So,
Bye.
Max, why don't you talk to me a little bit about what it is to become a JavaScript developer? What does that even just look like in general, right? If someone is starting from scratch, they want to start to learn web development, what do you say that looks like?
I mean, if you want to learn what the first thing you want to consider is that this stuff takes time, correct? That's the one thing you want to think about is, it's not going to be easy peasy, right? It's not going to be you're going to become, developer that you want and make millions of dollars in the next month or so. That's not going to happen. What's going to happen, however, is you're going to start putting in time. You're going to start learning some fundamentals, right? You're going to have the right mentors around you. If you have the right mentors around you, they're going to push you even harder, right? And as you start doing that, you start to get momentum. Like when you have momentum, what happens? What happens when you have momentum? Tell me.
I figure just things feel easier. You start to get those wins. You start to move forward, and you start to get closer to your goals.
Yes. And then it makes it easier for you to do other things, right? So right now, for example, this is an example, okay? And this is not the goal to get there. But let's say you're sitting right now at home and you're thinking about this. You know what? I don't know if I should join, if I should not join. And maybe I don't know if I should do anything at all, kind of, in the ReactJS world or the JavaScript world, just development world. Well, you know what? Sometimes you just have to start. Like you have to make the first decision initially, right? Because then once you start, then you get the momentum going, right? You do one thing and another thing and another thing. It's like, for example, if you want to take, like, let's say you're learning to walk, you have to take the first step, right? Or let's say you want to learn how to ride a bike. You have to ride the bike first. And yes, check this out. When you ride a bike, maybe you might have someone who's a mentor to guide you along, correct?
Yep.
Right? So that you don't fall. It's the same situation in these cases, right? It's almost like, let's say if you took the right step, you are sitting on that bike. Yeah, you're about to pedal those pedals, right? And you have someone who's guiding you, who's holding that bike just in case you don't drop. That's the best way to learn, man. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, if you have that mentor, if you have that guidance, you're going to be able to figure out those blind spots and find the next steps that you have to do without even really thinking about it much, because you have the mentor to guide you and to take you through that. But for you guys right now who are even considering it, or maybe this seems like a big jump,
Yes.
well, in that case, I want to tell a story later on. But right now, we have Jorge. He is a
Hi.
PJ student right now. Is that right, Jorge?
Hi, Jorge. How are you
Yep.
doing?
Fine. How you doing, guys?
Also, tell us a little bit. Why did you join PWJ? Tell us.
Okay, well, I'm a civil engineer graduate, and I mean it doesn't have anything to do with coding, but during the COVID pandemic, I was actually like looking up for coding knowledge. I mean, I have always been curious about it. I started learning Python on March of last year, and after a few months, I got bored, and I discovered like the amazing things you can do with JavaScript, HTML, and CSS. And then I don't know how YouTube algorithm showed me Clever Programmer. I didn't look for it. I just typed YouTube, and I saw I don't remember what was the video. I think it was Amazon clone challenge or something like that. Building the Amazon clone, and I joined. I mean, the free version, of course. And after I saw what you offer for free, what you offered for free, and I saw the the PWJ course, and I saw what you offered there, and I joined. And I mean, for me, I'm not talking for everyone. For me, it's been like longer than expected in order to learn all the things, because everyone have their own pace, I think. And some of them get to land jobs after maybe 2 months, 6 months, 8 months. I'm by my 5th month willing to land a job, I hope. But I keep working every day in portfolios. I mean, learning more about React functionalities. And right now I'm doing the React module 101 just to repractice what I have learned.
That's
Thanks
awesome.
to the challenges, you know, and it's really amazing.
That's amazing.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys.
I'm happy to have you in the course, Jorge. And so one thing I want to ask you is like, okay, so you said that you joined PJ because, of course, you said something you just discover. You love JavaScript, you love HTML, love CSS. How do you feel now, kind of after joining? On confidence level, how do you feel now after you joined? Tell me.
Well, right now, February 2021, I feel confident when it comes to building some designs. Like when I started PWJ, the first time I joined a live call with you,
Yeah.
we were talking about Flexbox, and it was like, I know that I have seen it in tutorials, but they never talk about what is Flexbox. They just showed you in YouTube. I mean, random people, like, they just showed you like display flex direction, align items, and I thought that was only CSS. And you talk us in the live call like, this is Flexbox. It's kind of new. I mean, like, it has like 10 years and it's easy for this and this. And the first time you taught me that, I started like using it. And it was hard for me. Like even you taught us that, it was hard for me. But after a while, I already. I mean, when we were in the Slack challenge, you asked Daniel is your name, right?
Daniel.
You asked what should we do here, and I already knew. Like, okay, and then I enter my content. I already knew because it's like it's already on my mind. You know, it's just really nice.
That's
and
awesome.
I feel confident when it comes to design. Sometimes I forgot a container and I have to fix it up in order to do what I want. But it's always, I mean, practice makes you do it better next time, like faster.
Correct. Always practice makes perfect. That's always the thing. So tell me, Jorge, in that case, what would you say to someone who's on the fence of joining PWJ?
Well, I will tell that person, don't doubt. I mean, don't think it over. I mean, you're gonna learn a lot, and of course, I mean, you are gonna learn a lot, and you have to be disciplined. I mean, you have to focus and organize. I mean, every day set an hour to practice, or maybe 2 to 3 hours. I mean, and keep up. Don't stop doing things. Like, don't procrastinate, and that's all I'm gonna say. I'm talking a lot. Sorry.
No, it's all good. So don't procrastinate. I think that's the one big factor to consider here, right? Because the more you just let things go through, right? The more things you don't do, and I'm not gonna do it right now. I'm not going to do it later, and then you just never do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you also have to be patient. Patience is a big key.
Yeah.
Right? Like in this, like you say 5 months, right, Jorge? But in 5 months, why do you feel like it's you're not there yet? 5 months is a great amount of time to be at a place where you're at right now.
Yeah, I know, but I wasted a lot of time during the first month of the course. I mean, for personal reasons, I disappeared from my computer, and I think that if I hadn't do that, I would be like more advanced. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know what? You're only 5 months. You've got a life ahead of you to learn this. So there's so many opportunities out there. So Jorge, I appreciate you for coming on. And one last thing, do you recommend for someone to join PWJ?
Sorry, can you repeat?
Do you recommend for someone to join PWJ?
Yeah, of course, definitely. 100% sure. I mean, I recommend it.
Awesome.
Do it.
Thank you so much. Awesome, Jorge. Thank you so much. And I'll see you. Okay? Have yourself a great day.
Thank you, Jorge.
Bye.
So
Bye-bye.
next we have Ray Naz. You want to go ahead and put the Comcast up here, the middle one. So next we got Ray, who is also a current PWJ student. Ray, how you doing, man?
Hold on, Ray's on mute. Oh, talk on mic. Wait. Ray, go ahead. Ray. Hold on, we can't hear you, Ray. Cannot hear Ray.
Can you hear me?
Hey, let's go.
You can hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now. Yeah, correct.
I'm speaking. I don't know what's going on. I can hear you.
I think there's a small delay.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a small delay. Ray, tell me a
I'm
little
on a delay.
It's fine. It's fine. We'll bring in Ray. Hey, Rishi, what is up? How you doing?
Hey, what's up, Naz? What's up, Daniel?
How is everything? Tell me, man.
I'm doing great, man. Job has been amazing, learning a lot of stuff. So it has been amazing, man. How are you guys?
We're doing great. I mean, we're doing this 5-day challenge. That's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, I was watching you guys from my break.
Wait, so go ahead.
So Richie, go ahead and take us through your journey. You know, where were you before you came across Color Programmer, and then what got you into joining Profit with JavaScript?
Yeah, for sure. To be honest, that's a good point that you mentioned because it was a roller coaster ride. And I'm just like a lot of people in the comment sections because when I joined, I was just like that I'm on the fence that I was a student. I'm like, holy shit, that's a big investment I'm going to make in myself. So I literally went on a walk and I'm like, should I do this or not? Then one thing I realized at that point was, if I don't invest in myself, how am I going to move forward? I'm just like all the other people out there, right? How am I going to be the extraordinary person, right? So I'm like, how do I do that? So I just started
we just sorry, we had Adriana who just joined. Hey, that's amazing. We had to bring her on again.
You guys are hilarious. So I joined. So if I become a world-class, awesomest dancing developer, it's all your fault. All your fault.
Good.
We love it. You held on to your word. You know how many people every day that lie to our face?
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, it's bullshit. And then you join. I'm like, oh my God, she's in. Let's go.
I said if I could move shit around, I would do it. Then I did. Yay!
And you figured out in 1 minute, like 2-3 minutes, which is amazing.
Well, I forgot my freaking password, so I had to go look for it.
Next time we can use like one password or something.
Well, I wrote it down so I won't forget next time. But yeah.
Sweet. I mean, I know, just to reiterate for anybody who's seeing, why did you decide to join this right now? And you're like, you know what? I'm pumped. Tell me why.
It's all your fault. I figured, why not? I mean, I'm gonna melt my brain over Python. I might as well melt my brain with JavaScript. I was gonna do it anyway.
Yes.
I was just gonna, be a little bit more methodical, or I don't know. Anyway, I was gonna do it a little later. I just decided to jump off a second cliff, I guess, if you can possibly do that.
Yeah. Why just like not later? You know what? I'm doing it right now.
I got nothing. I'm sorry. I know you guys want a spectacular answer. I really want all the tools. And I know Python is awesome and easy for a beginner. And I know JavaScript is the same, but it just does different things.
Mm-hmm.
And I figure it's kind of like why I got 2 medical coding credentials from 2 different companies. One is it makes you more versatile, makes you more marketable. It's like, if I can only do Python, that's awesome. But if I can do Python really well and I can also do JavaScript really well, I mean, I might as well be trained in both, right?
You're gonna be the most epic full stack developer out there.
I'm gonna be either the dancing developer or the grandma developer.
Both.
Yeah,
one of the two. The dancing grandma developer.
There you go.
That is so
Holy shit, thanks. Writing that down.
Awesome. And again, I know you said, for those of you who are not have joined yet, what would you tell them?
Do it. Just jump out of the plane. I'm off the cliff. Just jump out of the plane.
That's like a John thing here.
Just do well, because The first step is always, like you said about walking, you're gonna fall. The first step is always the scariest. The first step, if it's outside of your comfort zone, it's terrifying. Holy crap, I don't have the skills. I don't know what I'm doing. You might as well just do it, especially if you're excited over it. And,
Yes. Awesome.
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
Well,
yes.
Gianna, I am pumped to have you. I'm pumped that you stick to your word. Let's go. I want to see you in the PWJ coaching calls. Yeah, let's go. Awesome, John. Thank you so much. Okay.
You're very welcome so much. Thanks for all the fun. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Anuradha, how you
Hey,
doing?
what's
Welcome.
up?
Fine.
EWJ, how you doing, man?
Yeah, fine. After
Tell us. So why did you decide to join?
because I am really interested in this pandemic. It's very difficult to do jobs, so I'm really interested to do the JavaScript because
Mhm.
I think it's worthwhile to study this course. So we are in lost in moment, and we lost a lot of job opportunities. So I did a business which also lost. So I'm trying to connect with you all and do this stuff and get into the subject.
Gotcha.
That's
So
amazing. So what is your goal as a developer? What is it that you want to do becoming a developer and learning JavaScript, React, and all the tools that you need?
Because I want to be a professional developer, and I need to help my family. And because of this pandemic, we are stuck.
Gotcha. Okay, so you feel like becoming that developer is going to put you in a better position where you can help your family then.
Yeah, that is great. What I'm expecting.
that's awesome. So you said you're. By the way, guys, just want to let you know, guys. We only 7 minutes left, guys, to join PWJ. After 7 minutes, the price goes back up $100, and you do not want to miss out. And that's it. And you'll miss the chance to join PWJ at the price it's at right now. Okay. So right now, if you are interested in joining, as you can see, so many people have joined between Adriana to Anurado to so many more. Click the link below right there. Join Private JavaScript, and we'll see you there, guys. 7 minutes left, and that's it.
It's gone. It's
But
gone.
anyways, how do I
Yeah,
say
just just tell me AJ.
AJ? Okay, that's good. I like
Yeah.
awesome. And guys, just know, Kazi just dropped the payment plan as well in the link there too. So if you're interested, go ahead, join through there. Cool. So AJ, tell me in that case, all right. You said that you had a business and that business did not go well. Is that what you said? Is that right? If I heard that right?
Yeah, that's true.
Right. Okay. And so, how do you see coding helping you out? How do you see coding?
Because I have done a BSc in computer science. After that, I have stopped for a while, and I'm not with the coding. But
Mhm.
I am really interested to do the coding. And after all, I have seen you all doing the advertising, and I'm really interested, and I'm into the subject. That's why I have started to connect with you all.
Awesome. And also tell me in that case, why this course? Why not like compared to like Udemy to everything else? Why specifically this course? Tell me.
This is very nice and nicely organized, and we are organizing the very perfect. I'm really interested. I am very interested to do programming. The way you have organized is very professional.
Thank you. I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's great for us to hear that feedback because it just gets us more excited to bring you into the course, AJ. So for anyone who's out there still thinking about it, still haven't decided to make that jump to take advantage of this special opportunity, what do you have to say to them?
Yeah, try this and have a good job opportunities because this is a good time to have such an advantage.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you
Thanks
so
so
much.
much, AJ.
I was just saying, look at that. AJ, appreciate you.
AJ,
I'm pumped in the course, man. And of course, we'll see you where? We'll see you in the coaching calls, man. Okay. Thank you, AJ. Have yourself a good day. Okay. Hey, Archana, is that right? Hi, how you doing?
Yes, I'm good. I'm so excited, my God, to see you guys. Like, I saw you dancing and it was so much fun. Like, I never had fun doing programming
Did
before.
you also dance along with us, or did you just watch his dance?
I love dance more. Just kidding. You both are great. I love you both. It's fun.
Archana, can you do the dance? Can you do the dance? Can you do the dance? Hey, let's go! That's amazing. I love it.
Oh my God, I can do it well like you guys, but I'm trying. You guys are so much fun. Like all the videos I used to watch, they were so boring, and I used to die to death trying to code.
Uh,
Like, and then this is the first time I'm so energetic, and I was doing coding for last 2-3 days. I still look sleepy or something. It was fun. At least I joined this course just for your energy. Otherwise I was feeling I wanted to give up on coding.
oh my
I did
god.
a few projects here and there in Bay Area, and then I thought it's not for me. But once I started coding and I observed you guys, like this is good. Like I can observe and learn. That's a good thing. And I'm like a more visual person. Like I don't like or reading all the books. I'll die. Like reading those computer science books are really boring.
Yeah. That's true. I don't like reading those two either. Trust me.
And your other videos are so interesting, and I felt like I need to be in this stream and absorb this good energy. And not only the coding part, I also like that you guys always inspire and have this motivational talk. That is also important, especially for girls. Like we feel very had that imposter syndrome. Like can I do it? Can I not?
Right.
So that this boost of energy and confidence, gives you. It's very a good mixture of both, like fun. So this is the first time I'm having fun actually.
And dancing.
Oh, awesome. I mean, it's so great to hear when people are having fun learning with us, because this is a difficult concept. So guys, if you are interested, make sure to click that link below, because this $100 discount for the course is going to be gone very, very soon, probably in the next 5 minutes, guys. So make sure to click the link below.
Yes. So tell me in that case, okay, Archana, is that right? Did I say
Archana, yeah, you saying right? Most of me people call me Archana, but you're saying it.
Awesome, thank you. So you said that you want to quit coding. Why?
Because see, I did a few projects with few companies in Bay Area, and then after certain level, I wanted to give up. Like this is it was like mental block. Like I cannot do it after certain level of complexity. Like I used to feel like, okay, I'm done here. I cannot. Like I need to get some hand holding or help. And the projects which I created before joining any company were not like real time. Like they were all toy projects. And the thing that other developers used to think, oh yeah, she doesn't know the real project, and she cannot do. She has done all the prototype project, and she cannot hit the ground running. That way, this projects, you guys are doing are better than what is there out there. So you can at least when you join a company, you can at least have that confidence. Oh, I had done this kind of project, and
right. That's awesome. And how do you feel now after, like you said, you did the 5-day challenge? How do you feel now about?
Actually, this is fun. Like the Slack flow. This is the first thing I shared with my family. Like before the projects I did on my own, they were all so stupid. I don't want to say stupid word, but like was not proud of. I wanted to say like I was not proud to share with anybody. But this Slack clone was the first project that I shared with my parents.
That's amazing. What they say?
Yeah, it looks good, and they wanted to chat. I said, wait, dates are all. I have sent it to the submission, so don't type anything yet.
You guys are starting your own family chat in Slack clone.
Yeah,
Slack clone family groups now.
That's amazing, Archana. So tell me in that case, what would you tell to someone who's in the fence of joining PWJ?
Yeah, guys, go for it. And the thing is, I also wanted to start my own freelancing thing, and I was like the last person to do that because I'm not that disciplined yet to do that task. So the way you told that, if you like, I was in like dilemma, like should I do full time, go for the jobs, or should I start freelancing? Then when you say the difference, right? Like for freelancing, you require a lot of discipline, and you cannot get to get a clients is a big thing, right? Like.
Right.
So I need that guidance as well, like how to go for as a freelancer and all those things. So I think that's a good start for me, and especially to keep going. Creating projects, I need that kind of discipline. If I can get it through this course, that's nothing like it. Like it's the best thing to happen for me.
And tell me why this course? Why not like other courses, for example, compared to like Udemy or Desi and so forth?
With Udemy, I'm telling you, I joined a course for React. Some creating so I have this art class for kids on weekends. Okay, so I thought, okay, let's create the e-commerce website for myself. and I joined this Udemy course. And I'm like, it's been 6 months. I'm still not doing anything. I started few lines of code, and I was like, oh, it's not working. Okay, it's not working. So there's no community. There's not much help around. So to get kickstarted and get somewhere. So I wasted like 6-7 months, and I'm not doing nothing right now. So
And
again,
so now you are in PWJ. You gotta learn how to dance, how to be a professional dancer, and also you're gonna learn how to be a professional developer. How does that
Best
sound?
combo. It's the best combo.
right. I want to learn dancing. That's better. At least you're having fun. Doing anything is important than what you get at the end of it. So process is important. What you say is right. Like enjoying the process. So
Enjoy the process. Just
yeah.
because then it's fun. Like if you're, I know it's always going to be hard sometimes, Archana, right? I'm not gonna say it's gonna be easy for you, correct?
Right.
It's not gonna be, all piece of cake and sunshine and rain.
Right. Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, it doesn't work like that. But looking at you, especially how great energy you have, right? You want to do this so badly, and you will just have to go through some tough times, and those tough times will challenge you. But if you just push them just a little bit,
Right.
you go over the hump. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that little distance I had to go further to get it done. That's true. Yeah, that's right.
Archana, awesome. So, do you recommend for people to join PWG?
Yes,
No.
go for it. Go for it. I love you. These guys, they're a lot of fun, energetic
Awesome.
people. Thank you so much. Thank you
Thanks so much, and have yourself an amazing day. Okay.
Yeah, you too. Bye bye. Thanks.
Bye bye.
So we have here Ashley, who just joined PWJ. Guys, don't forget, 5 minutes left. Ashley, how are you doing? Tell me a little bit about yourself and what got you to join the program.
Hey, how are you guys doing?
We are doing wonderful. How about you?
Okay, I'm good. Well, I just finished a boot camp that I did for it was about 6 months. But we didn't really build any projects, so like I was looking for something that will get me involved in building things. I feel like that's the only way that you're really gonna learn and like apply your knowledge is through building projects.
Yeah.
So once I saw that you guys had the 5-day challenge, I was like, this is cool. And so I saw that you have like 15 other projects that we're going to build. So I was like, I might as well invest in myself a little bit more since I've already paid for the boot camp. And I feel like I didn't get, much out of that. So hopefully you guys can teach me a lot more and I'll be able to build some stuff and have fun.
That's amazing. And so, wait, what kind of boot camp does not teach projects?
That is a horrible.
Well, I don't want to name it because I don't want to, give any negative, feedback. But I mean, it's just like, it was so fast paced because like I feel like those types of boot camps, they try to fit so much in such a small amount of time that you don't really get to like really settle and like practice on the concepts that you're learning. It's just like you learn something and boom, you're on to the next thing. And like you don't retain information like that. You have to sit with things and really just do it over and over to really be able to understand stuff,
That's awesome. Yeah, that's true. That's true. And so kind of what is your goal with PWJ? What is your goal as just, in general? Tell me.
I want to be I want to be a full stack developer, but I'm really interested in front end now. Like I like the design portion of it, but I feel like you need to know JavaScript to be able to like make things cool and like have functionality to your website. So I really just want to learn a lot of JavaScript, honestly.
Amazing. And what would you tell to someone who's on the fence of joining PWJ? Tell them.
Just do it. Like believe in yourself. Like you got to invest in yourself. Like, because nobody is going to do the work for you. Like just have faith in yourself and just, they got a payment plan, do that. It's going to take money to like get what you want to make money. So don't be afraid. And it's not that much. So just do it.
I love it. And again, one last thing is why this course compared to like, maybe other courses, for example, maybe Udemy, Udacity, tell me.
Or a boot camp.
Or a boot camp at this case. More probably.
I mean, I've had my experiences with boot camp, so I don't really recommend that. But I mean, you guys are cool and like you have really good reviews, so I was like, might as well, honestly.
That's awesome. Well, in that case, thank you so much, Ashley. Really pumped to have you in the course, and have yourself an amazing day. And we'll see you in the coaching calls. Okay.
So don't forget, guys. Link below. Just 3 minutes left, and next we have Joe Diaz. Man, how are you doing, Joe?
That's the music. Where's the music, man?
Dude, hold on.
I want some music.
It's right here, bro.
You gotta hit the dance.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yo, let's go. Okay. So guys,
What's up, guys? What's now? How you doing, Naz? Daniel, how are you? Where's my man, Kazi?
Kazi's right here. He's right here.
What's up, Kazi?
Joe,
What's going on, man?
In the middle with your hat on, man. You're looking extra fresh and extra nice as always.
It's a little cold. I'm trying to freeze my ass off.
In the chat, these guys can't make a decision, man. You gotta hype them up.
Let's go, Joe. Help us out.
Joe, so tell me in that case, okay, tell me why did you join PWJ? Joe now has been with us for quite a long some time now. And why did you join PWJ initially? Tell me.
Yeah, I mean, I was in the same boat as many of the other students were. I got laid off because of COVID, and then and then when I was looking for a job, I realized that there was a huge gap between what I was doing and where the technology was. So I shopped around and looked around, and I found Kazi's video. I did some of the videos, and I felt it was very engaging. The way of his teaching, and then I said, I might as well invest in myself, because to make the six figure, you need to spend whatever to get to the next level. And that's what I did. I joined in, and I feel it's not just joining in, and you have to engage yourself as well. So I was helping people in the community, and that's the one way you can learn, because there you get to practice what you learn,
right?
And you have to reinforce your skills and get you to the next level. And so that's where I'm at right now.
That's amazing. And how has it been so far? What do you think is the best part of this PWJ community has been for you?
I think it's this whole community that's built around the course. I don't think you get it anywhere else. It's like Stack Overflow, Underflow, whatever that is. You post a question, and then you wait for eternity to get a reply. But here you post a question within, you have people from all over the world as members. So someone or the other is always signed in. You type a question, you get a response within 5-10 minutes. You have people like Ray, Wealth of Knowledge. You have Sven. I can name a bunch of them. AJ, Tommy. I've made so many more connections that are like a family now. Anytime I have an issue, I just ping them. Hey, you have 5 minutes to talk. Quickly DM them and talk to them. So that's the advantage you get. Don't look at the $300-400. That's chump change. That's fucking nothing.
Yeah, and especially the fact that you get the coaching call as a community for a lifetime.
Exactly, and then you get the opportunity to become a success coach, which is in itself, it's a platform where you can hone your soft spoken skills, your skills of presenting knowledge, and you work towards becoming the full stack developer with all those skills. It's not just programming, not just the technical part of it. It's that behavioral, the overall all-rounded personality that you get to develop. And I think PWJ, I feel, is the only bootcamp that provides you that platform.
Tell me, how confident now do you feel in yourself in terms of coding development, compared to like back then? Tell me.
Oh, I mean, leaps and bounds from, like I was following the Slack cone. I just started a new contract this Monday, so I couldn't join, for the entire time of the challenge. But what I would do is I literally started the challenge from scratch, not watching your video, but based on what I learned. And then I would go back to your video and watch wherever I was stuck. So that I didn't have before before I joined. So there was that huge gap of knowledge. Now, understanding the basics of fundamentals of like HTML, JavaScript, like the data structures, the algorithms, and all that stuff you get to learn. And these are the foundational blocks that you need to be in place before you get to React or any other programming language. That's what you get in this community.
That's amazing. And Joe, what would you still tell to someone who's on the fence of joining?
Get the sorry ass off the fence and jump in.
Get your sorry ass off the fence.
I love it.
I love it, Joe. Joe, again, it's always been so awesome to have you. And by the way, Joe has just landed his new contract as what developer? You're currently working with
SQL developer. As a SQL developer.
SQL developer, guys, that is insane. I'm so pumped for you. And he's still learning with us. He's still nonstop joining every single coaching call, right? He is still going through the challenges, and he's going to come out of it in the end. Trust me. So, Joe, appreciate you so much. As always, love having you in the community. And would you recommend for someone to join PWJ? Yes or no?
Yes, man. 100% yes.
Let's
join in.
You guys only have, everybody right now, let's always together. We literally only have about 5 minutes to to join. 5 minutes to join, guys. Okay.
Yes. But then
5 minutes. Oh, hold on. Who's talking right now? Hold on. Someone's like there. Yes, you only have 5 minutes to join. $100 off. Now, Sid Karman, hold on. Give me 1 second, okay? I want to show something to you guys, okay? Let me just show you. I haven't even shown you what they get. I just realized that we don't even know what they get. So hold on. Let me show you the actual page. I'm gonna share my screen here for a second, okay, guys? Share screen. Okay, right here. All right. So you guys see the screen? Yes or no? Yeah, you guys do. So check this out. This is the Prophet of JavaScript, right? Or the Prophet of JavaScript course right here. This is probably one of the best videos we've done. Guys, you can say this is Kazi right here. Hey.
One, I just dropped the best JavaScript course on the planet. That's it.
Wait, who are you?
Let me explain. Who am I? I'm Rafi Kazi. Done a few things. I was making 6 figures as a freelance developer at 21 years old, hit $1 million in revenue at 25, traveled the world, taught hundreds of thousands of students to code, and my programming courses are ranking #1 on YouTube. So what's in this JavaScript course? Listen up.
You're going to be learning the basics of JavaScript. You're going to be learning advanced object-oriented programming, DOM, GitHub, Visual Studio Code, command line, version control, AJAX, JSON, API, ES6.
But I know you ain't here for that, buddy. Blackjack, Twitter clone, Google Maps project, $5,700 Upwork project, 15 modules, 30 hours of video content, data science visualization, modern portfolio, how to get a job at Fang, how to profit with JavaScript, and we're gonna build an Iron Man suit.
Hey, you know it.
What? So let's talk results. 1, Rob, freelancer, now traveling with his kids. 2, Afreen, saved their company $20,000. 3, Nazar landed a $110,000 contract. Results? Yeah, we got results. We got a 30-day money-back guarantee. You join the course, you don't like it, on the 29th day, 23rd hour, and 59th minute, you can return it, no questions asked.
No questions.
All right, so we both know coding is hard. I mean, you can see me staring out the window here, scratching my head. But anyways, if you want to make a profit as a JavaScript developer like so many others have, look, I know how to get there. So please give me the privilege to mentor you. It's time for you to profit with JavaScript.
Hey, that is a one sick video. Woo! Give it up for Kazi and the whole team. Hey, awesome, guys. So you can see, guys, this is the most epic course out there on the planet in terms of web development. We have been building this for the past year, and we started off with, just an idea, right, to now the way it is right now. Literally, I remember Kazi called me. It's crazy. I remember Kazi called me. He's like, bro, I was on my couch, and he called me. He's like, bro, do you want to make a JavaScript course? I'm like, yeah, let's fucking do it, man. Let's do it. And we did. And look at where it is right now.
I mean, this course is absolutely amazing. No other course you're going to see that it's always getting built on. It's always getting better. It's what we call a live course. Like, we have your live coaching calls.
Yes.
You have success coaches. It's this living and breathing community of people that you're going to get nowhere else. You can't even match this with any Udemy course. You can't match this with any online course that is for free or even cost money, because what you're going to get here, not only the content itself, but the people is going to take you to that next level.
So guys, check this out. Okay, it's beginner friendly, right? This is a course that'll kick your ass and teach you how to complete real world projects and teach you JavaScript and how to become a JavaScript developer and ReactJS developer. Okay, of course we start off with JavaScript and then you get to ReactJS as the building block. Okay, it's very beginner friendly. It is meant for beginners, but it's also meant for people who know their stuff as well. So it's beginner friendly, and it's also for people who know their stuff too. 15 plus JavaScript training modules, and the best part is that this continues on. This is a living and breathing course. Kind of like you're living and breathing. Like here, Daniel, he's living and breathing, right?
I'm breathing and
he's
living.
very much breathing.
Yes.
Right? The same thing here is with this course. This course is breathing too, because every single time we increase modules, we add new content, right? We have the coaching calls and so forth. Weekly JavaScript React training calls right there. All right? Access to exclusive Slack community for students, guys. We have a community where you get to ask questions, interact with people, and find opportunities. We've had hundreds of students who found opportunities just through our Slack community.
And by the way, guys, just 2 minutes left for the $100 discount.
2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes, and that is it. And the price goes up back $100. You do not want to miss out on this chance. Trust me. Okay? You get to build 5 JavaScript plus 3 React JavaScript projects. And again, this number increases over time, right? And of course, right now our program is rated at 4.9 stars out of 5, and the 0.1 stars, I'm not sure what that's, the 0.1 is not there, but anyways. So guys, again, you get the JavaScript training.
Fly you out to grief, full speed, ça vaut les périls. Come with me.
Oh my gosh, that was interesting.
That was weird.
I'm not sure if that happened. Anyways, JavaScript training right there, 15 plus modules, and that increases over time. JavaScript success coaches, where they go ahead and actually give you feedback. So, for example, let's say Daniel here. Here's Daniel. Okay, let's say he did a project and he wanted to get some feedback on the project or some homework. Well, we have JavaScript success coaches who will literally come in and they'll give you feedback, right, on your project. And the best part is you yourself, yes, you right there, you can become a JavaScript success coach to increase your knowledge as a developer. Because why, Daniel?
Because when you teach something, when you help someone to learn something, you reinforce it yourself.
Of course.
What's Jesse saying that you love to say?
If you teach it, and when you teach it, you get to learn it twice. Those times. So again, guys, you get to earn a killing with JavaScript, but you get to learn how to earn a killing with JavaScript with either if you want to land your dream job as a full stack developer, or either if you want to do freelancing. Both work as well. We get to teach you that in the course. On top of that, right? Again, weekly JavaScript plus React training calls. So I have a training call. Jess has a training call on ReactJS as well. And of course, we have a third training call by success coaches too, which is meant for like more beginners, okay? And let's think about this. That is 3 coaching calls per week.
That's a lot.
For a lifetime. If you're asking, for example, when does this start and so forth, well, the JavaScript training, guys, is basically a lifetime. You don't have to you can do at your own pace. So let's say maybe you have a job. You can go at your own pace completely and just continue on working and continue learning. On top of that, the exclusive Slack community, guys, where you will have the energy of like nothing else. They will uplift you. They will challenge you. And this is where you get the most help and the most support. You can see Joe said it previously, and everybody else said that the community is the best part of anything else, okay? On top of that, of course, the Facebook community as well, guys. So you can see we get to build some amazing projects between the Amazon clone to the Netflix clone, and to between the Google Maps project, to between the Twitter clone, and there's a weather project, and so many more projects and more to come very, very soon, okay? So here's some tools you get to learn. JavaScript right here. JavaScript, ReactJS, Node.js, MongoDB, Express, Redux, Next.js. And of course, guys, it increases so forth and so forth, okay? You'll be learning these projects in the modules, also in the coaching calls, where you will get to ask questions, kind of like one-on-one. You want to ask a question? You're confused about something? We got you. Daniel has got you.
We got you, guys.
You know?
So only 2 minutes left, guys. Don't forget. But what else do we have here, Naz?
You can see we have a 6-figure freelance coach. Give it up for Kazi! Woo! Hey, that's what I'm talking about, guys. So, of course, he's going to be there to guide you as well. There's Naz right here. I'm just a Ukrainian kid, I'm a guy from Ukraine.
No. Give it up for Naz. Let's go!
Yeah, I've got the chance to interview with companies like Google, Squarespace, Palantir, and Twitter. And that's another thing that I forgot to mention is that we teach you how to properly interview. We give you the proper knowledge on your resume, on your LinkedIn, right? To make sure that you go in there with full force and you're 100%, okay? I'm not kidding when I say that a lot of developers, the reason why they, for example, might not land a job is, you know why?
Why is that?
Because their resume sucks. It's bad, or they don't know how to interview properly. And this is where we come in and we teach you that. Awesome. You can see currently we have over 2,000 students all over the world who are learning Profit with JavaScript.
And this number just keeps on growing because
And it
there's
keeps-
people out there that are just wanting to be part of this community and they're joining and just improving their skills.
Yes, Frank here, right? I just landed a 6-figure ReactJS jobs at Sonos. I'm so incredibly grateful for the collaborative programmer team. Look at this. I got a job offer at almost twice as what I used to make. Rishi here. He's here. Rishi still here? Is Rishi still here?
No, he's
okay. Maybe he can come on later. Yeah. So Rishi actually, guys, got a job as a ReactJS developer after joining PWJ. His first job, right? And he's making 52K, over 52K in salary. Yeah, it's amazing.
He went from beginner to 52K.
Yeah. I just got a contract for $110,000. This is all thanks to you, Kazi. I've been using JavaScript for 90% of the code. That's amazing. Nazar Mali said, I made 1,200 in 4 hours. Thank you, Kazi. Whew, that's what I'm talking about. I landed my first freelancing gig. I want to thank Kazi. Without him, I would not be able to achieve this. Wow, that's amazing. And again, this is an amazing person right here. And he says, I'm saying, can we play this?
And then last question, your number one takeaway from this.
Oh, my number one takeaway. Well, let's see. My number one takeaway would be that this is possible. That at any age, I'm about to turn. I just turned 59, and I know I can do this, and that I have a place, and I have a voice, and that it is valuable. So that's about all you could ask for.
That's true. Thank you so much.
Okay, my pleasure.
He actually came down. He got a chance to work with Kazi personally, together with a few more members, and yeah, it's just been amazing. They had an amazing training with them, and so many opportunities that came off that. It's incredible, awesome. So again, thank you for the greatest JavaScript call yesterday. Again, an ocean full of information. Rami here. Rami is again an amazing student here at PWJ, and he's just like, thanks for ReactJS call yesterday. Again, an ocean full of information about HTML, CSS. You're responding us with lots of patience, taking the time to answer questions, talking with everybody at his level in order for us to be able to understand. From talks about an Apple to illustrate HTML, CSS, JS, to explanations about the drain system of the APIs. Yes, you have to catch the water. The water, of course. Yes, you have to catch the air. Not to forget that you love. Hey, are we live? Are we live?
Oh, okay.
Tap to unmute sound. Are we live? Yes or no? I think we're live.
Yes,
Hey,
we
we're
are
back in
live.
business.
All right,
Let's
guys.
go. Whew. Okay, awesome. So, guys, what is up? What is up? We're live. We are back. Amanda Blockchain. I see you in the comments all the time. I want to see you in the course. Have you joined yes or no just yet? I see you. I see you. Let's go. Eric, same thing for you. Brianna. Oh, Brianna just joined. That's amazing. Awesome, sweet. Who else we got? We got Harti. Guys, who joined? Let us know down in the comments. Okay. Who joined? Let us know down in the comments. It looks like I think we're back on the
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah. What about YouTube? Not sure about YouTube. Cool, guys. All right, sweet. So, if you joined, let us know down in the comments below. Javine just joined. Javine, can you jump on and talk about why you went ahead and joined? I'm curious. Can we bring in Javine? Okay, accepting and connecting. Beautiful. In the meantime, we have Rishi. What is up, Rishi? How are you doing?
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm doing good. I was just listening to everyone. Such a great energy. People joining this course. So happy to
That's
see
awesome.
them all in the community.
So Rishi, you joined PWJ because why?
So yeah, at that point, I just graduated from my college. I did my associate's degree, and I just graduated from my college. And I knew because of COVID, it was really hard because I'm in Canada, especially. It was really hard to get a job. So I'm like, I saw this course and I was really pumped. And then I was like, this is expensive. I'm just like how most people in this comments, like I'm like, this is expensive for me. And then one thing I realized was that if I don't invest in myself at this point, how am I gonna be the person I want to be, right? Like I always see all those people, and I would always imagine, how do they become like this? Like how do they become these extraordinary people? How do they land a job at this amazing company? How do they start their own companies, right? And I'm like, how do they do that? And then I'm like, you know what? Like this is a small amount of money that I'll make in myself, which is gonna pay me a lot. And then I just joined, and to be honest, after I joined, I landed 2 jobs, one full-time job in Canada. Like I also started working with you. I also have my personal clients. So now if I look back, those $500 of investment, I literally made, I think, because I got a 50K job. And if we consider, I'm going to make like more than 70K this year, if we consider that $500 investment, right? And so that was my journey.
That's amazing. And of course, yeah, I love the fact that I remember you like back then when you first started, right? It was insane. You were so beginner. Like, I'll be honest, you didn't have too much confidence, right? in terms of like development, right? But you were hungry. That's the one thing I saw is you were hungry as heck, right? And so that makes a big difference. And you saw an opportunity. And why did you decide to join PWJ compared to like any other course? Tell me.
So I actually enrolled into a lot of courses, and then one thing I realized is that the most important thing is no matter what course you enroll in, it can be $50,000 bootcamp, but if you don't surround yourself with good people, you're not gonna move forward. Like no matter how good motivation you are, when you are a beginner, you need that kind of people around you who are exactly like you and who's gonna push you, right? So when I joined, there were like so many amazing people in the community, and I'm like, holy fuck, if this person can do it, I can do it as well. Like I cannot be as smart as that person, but I can be more hardworking than that person, right? So that really motivated me to do that.
That's awesome. And so tell me, in that case, how has it affected your life so far?
Oh,
other than changing your life, how has it affected it?
Yeah, to be honest, like I will be genuine. Like I think I joined in April or something. Then the time I started, I never looked back, and I kept on investing a lot of money in myself, like a lot. Like I would keep it myself that whatever I make money, I would invest like at least 25 to 30% of my money, because if you don't learn, how do you grow, right? Like I see a lot of people commenting that I cannot afford it. It's too expensive. The thing is that there's nothing like I cannot afford it. It's not expensive. If that is a priority to you, it's always like if you want to buy a house, if it's the priority, you'll buy it, right? Like if you want to buy a car, if it's a priority. So if this, I was like, this is my priority. Like I want to change my life, and like if I don't do it now, when I'm gonna do it, right? I'll keep on attending this kind of webinars again and again, and if I don't take action right now, how is that gonna change my life, right? So but then after I joined, it changed my life completely. I started from a place where I was a complete beginner, lack of confidence, and I would think 5 times even if I want to join a Udemy course, right? Now and then after I joined, I realized that when you invest the money, the best part is there are two kinds of developers, right? So the first person, and there's no harm in being the other type, but the first person is the one who never invests money, and they will also learn all those skills required. They will land a job, but that will take almost 2 years or something like that, right? And the second time is that person would invest the money in himself or herself, and that person will land a job in 4 or 6 months. So what you're doing here is you're literally saving 1.5 years. Now that's what happened with me. A lot of people did not invested money in themselves, but and they did not join. Like from my class, I graduated in 2020 April. So from my class, a lot of people did not invest it, and I invested. So I landed a job very quickly, and they got a job after 6 months or a year. And what happened was I already started making money from that, right? So that was a game changer for me, but it completely changed my life in all ways. Like you can see that now, like I'm very comfortable in front of camera. I learned a lot from amazing people, because there are people in community who have landed Google interviews, landed jobs at people. You know, you can literally go to them and you can be like, hey man, like, can you share your insights? How did you do that? And people are so helpful, like Joe and everyone, and even you guys. Like, you know, like to be honest, like I haven't seen a community like this where even Naz would get on a one-on-one call with people just to help if that question is very relevant, or make a video. And that's the best part about this community, right? So it changed my life. I never look back that the $500, I feel that was just nothing. Like it was just nothing, right?
I appreciate you very much.
Yeah, man, that is an amazing story. I just always love to hear that story, because this is the story of like someone starting from zero and figuring it out to just getting that first job. He even moved across the country for it, because he is that.
Yeah.
But, Richie, what do you have to say to anyone who's on the fence or still even thinking about it?
Yeah, I know, right? Because a lot of people are on the fence and they are like, do I want to join it? Like, I do want to join it, but I'm just not sure, right? And that's what I was like. And that's like, you know, most of people who joins PWS, so many people are like that, because I host onboardings and I know that, right? So if you are on the fence of joining PWJ and you're like, should I invest that money? Ask yourself. If you invest $500 in yourself, if you start making 60,000, 70,000, is it a loss for you? It's just a win-win situation for you, right? Like you are not losing anything, but it can change your life completely, right? Like it can completely change your life. That's what happened to me. So I would just say that if you're on the fence, just like if you don't take a risk, you're not going to change your life, and it's just a small amount of money.
I agree, right? Think about, I always like to say, think about the results you're going to get. Don't think about so much like the money you're going to put in. Think about the results. For example, if you think about, let's say you want to buy a car. Why you want to buy a car? Because the result of buying a car is what? You get to drive everywhere, and it gets to save you time. It's efficient, right? That's why you buy a car. Let's think about if you join a course like this, for example, you invest in yourself. Why? Because you want to be a developer, let's say in the next 7 to 8 or 12 months, who knows? And so you're willing to invest in yourself because then you look at potentially making 80,000, 90,000, 100,000 and more, right? So that's where, and this is exactly what happened to Rishi. Rishi joined PWJ, learned React, learned JavaScript, invested in himself. Didn't think so much about the investment money. There's like, you know what? I'm doing this no matter what. And now he's what? Now that he, back then, the price cost, the price was what, $400 to $500, I think, back then. Now that turned into 70,000. That is an ROI that like nothing else.
That is a huge ROI, and it's just amazing. So, by the way, if you want similar results, guys, take advantage of the opportunity right now. Just a few more minutes. But Richie, thank you so much, man. We always love your energy. We always just love talking with you, because these are the type of people that are inside of the PWJ community, man. Thank you so much, Rishi.
Rishi, thank you so much. Have yourself an amazing day. And just so you know, Rishi is also working with us now too. Like Rishi is actually got the chance to work with Clever Programmer because he was doing such an amazing job. So there you go.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for having me. And see you soon.
Awesome, Rishi. Have yourself an amazing day, and we'll see you later. Okay. Oh, hello, Jivan. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you doing?
Tell me, Jivan, so why did you join PWJ?
Like, I was like bit in a confusion state where I was like searching for a course. Right now, I'm doing my master thesis in Germany. So after this, I need to like look after the jobs. And as my resume and my profile is not that much, like I can tell like 30% I will get the job, but I needed to fulfill by getting a job after my thesis. So I just had a look in YouTube about Netflix clone that you guys did from
Mhm.
Kazi, and I was like quite impressed with that, and I finished that, and I needed to take this opportunity to join your courses and improve my profile to get a good job.
That's awesome. And so, what is your goal? You want to get a full stack developer job? Tell me.
Yeah, exactly. Full stack development. Right now, I'm concentrating on ReactJS and learning, getting to learn the JavaScript things. So I'm in a very basic and beginner level. So I'm expecting to learn so much in in this course.
That's awesome. I am pumped.
And that is huge because you said you are getting your master's, but you still
Yeah,
invested in yourself to
yeah,
get this
yeah,
as well, right? So I mean, I feel
yeah.
like that speaks volumes
Mhm.
to your decision to keep on learning more, and you saw a lot of potential in PWJ, and that's what you're hearing. You're joining.
Yeah. And I have a theoretical knowledge, but I don't have the practical knowledge. I haven't never applied anywhere, so I needed that in this course.
You know what's funny? It's actually a lot of people are like that. A lot of people come to us. They're like, I don't have the practical knowledge. They know all this theory. Like for example, even when we had Adriana, not Adriana, where we had Angel. What was her name? I forgot. Ashley. Oh, Ashley. She was talking about her boot camp, right, and how it was all practical, and she did not get the chance to learn any or do any projects, right?
Yeah,
That
yeah,
is the big picture for some reason for a lot of different institutions, right?
yeah.
Who's come out of there, they don't know anything about project. They don't know how to build something of their own. And the thing is, when you don't build something of their own, what happens?
Well, you just know the theory, and you can't build anything on your own.
Yes, but you don't have the confidence.
Yeah. Right now,
That's just
yeah.
where it comes from.
I'm feeling the same thing. Like the confidence to get the job or to attend the interviews. That's very important to us.
Tell me. And so, how pumped are you after joining this course? Tell me.
Sorry.
How pumped are you after joining this course?
I'm so much excited. Like I have been like watching since the starting minute, and I'm seeing people like talking about this course, and I'm reading all the chats, and like I'm very excited to take up this course, and I'm looking forward
That's
to
awesome.
the.
What would you tell someone on this question? What would you tell someone who's on the fence of joining? Tell me.
Sorry, come again.
What would you tell someone who is on the fence of joining?
Like they need to take their step forward, and they need to decide what to do. Like I have been like I have attended like 2 to 3, and I have getting mails to attend the webinars from you guys. Like I just took the step right now, but it's too late for me. It's okay, but I don't want to wait too much and lose the time which I have not yet done before. So like from 6 to 7 months I've been watching you guys and like waiting. That's a loss for me.
Yeah.
Really lost for me. Right now I would have like without any hurdles, I would have joined again this webinar, and I would have told you guys and shared my experience with everyone that how I feel right now. But
That's awesome.
just
I'm
now,
curious.
please go for it, guys.
Why do you think waiting is a loss? Tell me. I'm just curious here.
Sorry.
Why do you think waiting is a loss? Tell me. Why do you think
Uh,
waiting is a loss for you? You were waiting for a long time, and you're like, you know what? I'm done waiting now.
yeah, like this is like after master thesis, I need to get the job, but my profile is not that much good, and I don't know how to implement the things. Uh, Actually, how the things are going on, like creating or developing websites and web applications. I have seen taking the courses in Udemy, and so that's so boring. Like uh, after like watching like 20 minutes to 30 minutes of like video, it's like getting sleep.
Get
That's
sleep.
too bad. And it's like nothing, just classes going on in a class. Like the boring lecturer is professor, sub professor, something. He's teaching something that's not nothing interested to students to listen. So, but
Yeah.
that Netflix clone which I had seen in YouTube by taught by the Kazi, that was like quite impressive, and it's catchy, so much catchy. Like I got to learn so much things in from that video, and it's good.
Awesome, Siobhan. Thank you so much for joining. We appreciate you. In that case, I'll just see you in the coaching course, and I hope you have an amazing day. Okay.
Thank you very much, guys.
Okay. Have a good day. Bye bye.
And by the
Yeah,
way,
you
guys,
too. Bye bye.
few more minutes as we start to wrap up. This offer will no longer be on the table, but do we have someone else
Yes,
online?
we
Nas?
do. We've got Ofa in the house.
Ofa!
What is up, Ofa?
What's happening, man?
What's up, guys?
Tell me. Tell me, Ofa, so why did you join PWJ?
Well, I think I'm just like everybody else. Just like what that guy was just saying, I was kind of looking at those Udemy videos like 2 years ago, and finally maybe didn't finish a couple videos, and I thought to myself, this is boring. I'm not going to do this kind of thing. And I finally saw a clever programmer with when Gus was started doing these videos, and you Nas jump in as well. And I thought to myself, I think these guys are gonna get serious. And yeah, but I've been following. I know I haven't been done all of them, but I'm working on it. All of trying to follow what's all it's been done. Like I'm a zero knowledge of coding or programming before. I'd never done anything because this is what got me into it. Because I for myself came from the island of Tonga, grew up in that island. We never had this stuff. No, but I never knew anyone have done this.
That's
so this is another big goal for me. I want to make a big changes in those lives, because I have seen a lot of you guys have talked about how you guys grew up in where you grew up, and where you are now. I can see myself being there too. So
I love that mindset and that thinking. Where do you see yourself? Tell me, Ofa.
Well, I really want to be a freelancer. And I think your stories just really helped me with the motivation of keep going, with the excitement with you guys, from you guys, because it's just like everybody else was saying, I've been watching videos, stuff like that, but it's never something was just never like this one, because I can see what you guys are been building. It's just different from everything else. And that's why, because what you said, I know one of your videos in the past, you have said that, and even Kazi, that you guys going to give it all. You're going to put everything in the table, and you're going to go hard, and then you're going to throw everything in. So it really, really touched me, and I can really see that happening. And I think that's probably why everyone is excited about this, because, well, it's been happening. Nothing. I never done all those clones before, and I've been doing them, and I never have my own website for myself. Never ever in the past. Now I do.
I have your sick clone that looks so good.
I really love it. I really enjoyed it. So thank you very much for that.
Tell me how would being a developer help you just in general in life?
Well, it really helps me a lot, because I know a lot of my friends and families, they want to do something like this, but they don't know. But pretty much no one knows what to do. And this is another reason of me jumping in, I'm trying to make it happen for them, because they can't do it. They don't want to invest in it. So like I said to you, I had a chat with Daniel last week. I think Daniel or something was like that. And I said to him, well, to be honest, if I have $1 million now, I will give it in. I will put it in just to teach me in the whole year of how to become a developer.
Wow.
But because of what I don't have now, he offered me something that I can afford. So, and I've been working really hard. Like I just finished 5 in the morning, so it's like almost 7 in the morning now in Australia. So yeah, so I've been working really hard trying to make sure I'm going to get that payment, and that's what it is. I have to put the risk and make sure it's happening.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, because I mean, Ofa definitely sees the value in investing into himself, but not only that, he's very resourceful, and that's something I respect about you, man. I mean, you're trying to figure it out to see what you can do to change your future, and I just applaud and respect that so much, because sometimes we're stuck in those situations where we feel like we can't make it happen. But if we just really start thinking about those solutions, then we find a way to make it happen, and then that's how you get to the result you want.
Yeah. Instead of thinking so much about the problems, like Alpha here thinks about the solution. He sees the potential in there. He sees the potential in him, and he's like, "No, I'm willing to invest that. I'm willing to put down everything I have to take me to where I want. Because if you just keep thinking nonstop that, you know what, maybe I'll do it later, maybe I won't, maybe I can't, right? That's a negative mindset that says that you can't, that you never can. If you're right now in the mindset of like, you know what, oh, I shouldn't do this because maybe sometime later I'll do this. Later leads to nowhere. Later leads to nowhere. It's as simple as that, okay? And Alpha here, he's like, you know what? Fuck later. I'm not going to do this later. I'm going to do this now, right? Because the one thing we can't get back, Alpha, is what? The one thing we can't get back is what, guys?
Or time.
It's time.
Yeah, that's right.
We cannot
exactly right.
You can keep waiting, right? But imagine, let's say you wait for the next 6 months. Correct? In that 6 months, you could have done so much more. Okay, yes, you then, for example, you join, let's say, in 6 months. Okay, you join in 6 months, but that 6 months you already lost, because you're gonna got back that 6 months if you join earlier. Now you could have been a lot further along the line. But the one that you can get back is what? Money.
Yeah.
You can earn money back. Earn money is just a piece of paper. That's it.
That's right.
It's just it's an equalization of your work. But you cannot get back down. So just keep that in mind. Alpha, and I applaud you, just how Daniel is here, for what you've done and what you're doing for yourself to really, really change your situation and change your career. And of course, what would you tell to someone that is like, yeah, let's go? What would you tell to someone who's on the fence going to PWJ?
Well, I'm a true believer of what you have said in the past. I really know for sure that this community is going to get bigger and bigger and better. And that's why I'm saying to you guys, I have joined before, and that 400 or something that I can't remember now.
Yeah.
It was just, I don't have any other money in the bank, so I put it in. That's how it is. I have to do it and just get into it. Like I said, I have no experience. It's zero, but now I can read the codes. That's the first best thing that I feel excited about it. Joined it.
That's amazing. And now you feel confident about that. What do you think?
Sorry?
And now you feel confident about yourself as well.
Yeah. I'm starting to get confident. But you know how you do the inspect on those websites and stuff?
Yeah.
I never knew those things, and that's what I'm excited about, because I can inspect anyone's websites and work out something to do with it.
That's awesome. So, Alpha, would you recommend for people to join PWJ?
Yeah, definitely. I would really recommend that you can join, because what I've learned in just the past months or whatever, it's just a few months that I've been joining, but I can tell you what, it has been changing a lot of my life and knowledge, because that's what I need, developing my knowledge and to try to become like everyone else, like Nazi and all that. Do it.
Alpha, appreciate you so much. Appreciate your time and love your energy. Like, I just love being around good people and good people. That's
Makes
the
your
best
day.
part of the
Makes
world.
your day.
You
And
know?
that's what we have. So, guys, quick reminder, when we wrap this up, the $100 discount will no longer be there. So click the link below.
Yes,
Ofa,
yes.
thank you so much for coming on. Greatly appreciate you, man. Love your energy, and thank you for sharing your story, man.
Let's keep going, man.
Thank you, guys.
Awesome. And we have Jesse in the house. What is up, Jesse?
What is up, Nas? What is up, Daniel? What's up, guys? What's up? So good to be here, by the way.
As you guys know, Jessie here, not only was she a PWJ student back then, she's also now a teacher in PWJ. She now works with us as well, and she's doing an amazing job.
Jessie doubled down on herself. Thought she was just getting the course, but apparently she was also becoming an instructor and doing all these other crazy things.
Jessie, give us your story, just a little bit of your story.
My story. So I am I started. Wait, let's go back. Go back.
All the way back.
We'll go back.
All the way back. Actually, I am one of the few people, or not few, I hope a lot more people, but I studied law. So I did not study computer science or anything. And actually, at my first tax law job, that is where I started coding. And I got so hooked on it that I thought, okay, I should definitely do something with it. Right? But as years pass by, you're going into your second job. But then about 2 years ago, I really was on this, I would say, soul searching thing, like asking myself, what is it that I want to do with my life? You know, and so I started, I quit my job as a tax law consultant. And I knew back then, after, spoken to a life coach and doing a lot of things, that I wanted to do software development 2 years ago. And actually, I've been working also for you guys, but my job was like, I'm a full stack developer. And actually, I joined PWJ just to leverage my skills and just be fully committed to ReactJS. So that's been a little bit my journey. But, in between, you guys want to, of course, know maybe how did I become a developer?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Well, so luckily, when I was doing the life coaching with the career coach, she actually had an acquaintance that also was a tax law consultant and also an accountant that became a programmer. And he was starting a startup. So I joined his company, and actually that is where I got the chance to teach students about law and about the database, but also to start programming. So I started the CS50 course with the programming language C. And I went to university for about 3 months or so, next to working still. And basically, the year after that, I really felt like, okay, am I gonna do a coding camp, or am I gonna apply for a job? So, but my eventual goal was to become a professional software developer.
Right.
Now, in that time, I did not know about PWJ, okay? I wish I had, to be honest. I noticed that I did not have a lot of software developers in my community or in my network, for that matter, okay? Because I started looking like crazy, okay? And then it turns out, but I did join like a free code camp community. And, when you're open for things, guys, that is when things happen. Right? So this guy says, after a few months we had contact, and then didn't speak to him for a while. Then he hit me up and he said, hey, how's it going? And I thought, I just throw it out there. I said, yo, I'm looking for a software developer job, like a junior position. And he said, well, let me ask my boss. And next thing I knew, next week, I had an interview and I was hired for an internship.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So for the interview, I had no portfolio. basically, because I didn't know it would happen that fast, right? So what I did was I just collected my assignments from my CS50 course.
Mhm.
So when you have an interview, guys, it's mostly about how can you solve a problem? What are the lines of code saying? Are you able to, explain a complex thing into very simple matters? So, that's basically, and that's how I became a software developer 2 years ago.
And it's so awesome the fact that you were not afraid to completely switch your career from tax consultant to just full-on developer. Like, you spent years and years in college for a tax law consultant, and then you're like, you know what? I'm done with this. You spend hundreds of thousands of I'm not saying you spend money, okay?
Yeah.
On your degree.
Yeah.
And you decide, you know what? I want to switch.
Yeah, I don't say this to a lot of people, but I even have 2 law master degrees.
Why that's like, where did you get that and by the way, guys, as we're talking here with Jesse, guys, we're about to hop off in about 5 minutes. I mean, when we hop off, we will have, that's it, the ability for you to join PWJ for the $597 price right now is going to be gone. So this is your last chance right now. Your last chance. We have had many students who have already joined. So feel free to join. Not feel free, but join this right now group as well. So guys, again, 5 more minutes and then we jump off, and that is it. Okay, guys? Do not want to miss out on that opportunity. So tell me, Jesse. Okay, great. So now, where did you get the courage? Tell me.
First of all, you gotta really ask yourself why. I mean, I could have been a senior tax consultant. I could have earned a lot of money. But to me, it didn't feel like that was how I wanted to impact the world, how I wanted to leave a legacy, how I align with, I feel like I'm really like a creator. Like, I love building things and creating things. And with tax law, you're not really creating things, you're making, I work for very rich people also, so I technically make them even more rich.
Yeah.
So that point, so my biggest why, and I kept holding on to that, even like working through the day, going to school, coming back home, having exams, working, hustling. Sometimes I was also tired. Sometimes I also did not have the confidence. Sometimes I felt like I wasn't smart enough to start programming. But then I realized that big why, and also realizing, okay, I've never done this before. I've never done this before, so why not just try it out? And that made my focus really like a laser focus.
Right.
So that's what I want to give to all the people here. As long as you keep your why big and, you keep your focus, you keep clarity. Like, for example, when I went into the internship, I knew I was not going to be able to focus on other stuff, right? So I made sure I had money enough saved so I wouldn't have to worry about that, because in an internship, you're not going to get paid as much as maybe your previous job or anything, right? So just have that clarity, guys. And that's it. That's basically, and I love that, but I love code. I love code. I can code all day, every day. Even when it gets frustrated, I still remind myself, okay, but this is okay, So basically, that's it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And so, why did you join PWJ when you joined?
Why did I join? First of all, there was this voice calling me to this webinar. But why? I mean, you guys are amazing instructors, first of all. And if you do the builds, you guys just knew, like at that point, I still already had a basic level of React. But the way you guys made the builds very practical for everybody to learn, and you focus on what's important. And what I think is really important, that when you guys teach, you're not only teaching about, the technical things, but you're also teaching about the mindset, how to debug, how to make money as a developer, having the amazing community. I mean, this PWJ community, it brought me so many connections. And that's only possible if the leaders of this community also have great energy.
Right.
You know, so that's why I joined PWJ.
That's awesome. And of course, and then you also start to work with us. You showed us your A game. And I feel like that's completely transformed a lot of parts. And also, she is now also, can I say it? Quitting her job as well. Her past job as developer, and she's going to be working with us, guys. So that is insane. Right? Like the transformation from just one simple investment in yourself to what it is now. Just think about this, guys.
It's
right?
huge. Like now she's just pursuing what she loves. She's pursuing what she wants to do. And honestly, just not a lot of people say they're doing that in their life. So Jesse, hats off to you. It's amazing that you're doing that. They made that jump to make that investment into PWJ.
Yes. And also, I just want to say, guys, we currently have a Sven. Sven, do you hear us? Sven, can you hear us, Sven?
Sven in the house.
Can you toggle your video? I cannot toggle your video. Can you toggle your video? Can you put your video on?
Yeah.
Hey, there he goes.
Hey, Holland represent, guys. Hey.
Everybody's here from Holland. Oh my gosh.
Yes. Best country in the world.
Gotta go. All right, so we got this amazing group of people in the PWJ. We're going to stay with you guys for the rest of the time, right? This will be the group of people we'll stay on with. And we'll just, guys, so Sven here, I want to share your story. Why did you join PWJ? Tell me.
Well, I joined in April because I wanted to make the career to programming, because I always worked in warehouses and production and stuff like that. And I was tired of that. So I needed something else. And I always loved doing something with computers and stuff. So I decided that I wanted to do programming. So at first I did start an education, full-blown education, but that wasn't for me. It wasn't good enough. So I quit that. And after that, I found Clever Programmer, PWJ. And at first I too was on the fence because I never heard of it, so I was doubting. But eventually I decided to start with Clever Programmer, and I have to say I'm not regretted. I'm happy that I do it, and the way it's inside the PWJ with the energy, the coaching calls, all of that's superb. It's really bringing value.
So tell me how has it helped you? Okay, I want to know how has it helped you. That's the most important.
At first I didn't have much knowledge, so I went through the modules, getting the basic knowledge, following the coaching calls, which always are fun to do. You bring a lot of energy in the calls.
Always.
So I love your teaching, Nas. I love your teaching.
Thank you.
And also Jesse, of course. And also Jesse.
Thank you. Sven is, by the way, doing an amazing job because tell us a little bit about the project that you're working on now.
I was getting there, Jesse. I was getting there. No, but I'm building it. I'm building it up.
Okay.
So no, but I was doing. I was getting theory and learning to program, and after 2 months I became a success coach. So I'm helping other people. I'm doing developing soft skills, doing own coaching calls with the success coaches that we do on Saturday. So it's developing confidence, and through that I'm now in an internship I got. Which I actually get to do some working experience, and with that and through that, I hope to get a real job after that.
Wow!
So my way is going up, and these 6 months in this internship, I'm taking on with both hands, and.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's really a step forwards to my goal, because I have set my goal that I wanted to be a senior front-end developer within 2 years, and after that I want to add the full stack to it. So that's my goal for now.
That's amazing, honestly, Sven. You know, where you started to now, you have an internship. I just want to emphasize that. You have an internship in what? And you're building a project, and what are you guys using? ReactJS or what?
Yeah, we're using ReactJS. Yes,
There we
yes,
go,
yes.
right? And so, do you think that PWJ has helped you, right, get the internship, or even give you the knowledge to be able to do
Yeah, of
this
course.
and the confidence?
It gave me knowledge. It gave me the confidence. The soft skills. That's what I'm said. That because of doing the Success Coach call on Saturday, hosting, that gave me some skills as of explaining to other people and stuff like that.
Right.
So now I'm more comfortable in front of a camera. The first call I wasn't that much.
Mhm.
So it's not only about coding inside the PWJ, it's about all of it. And inside the community on Slack, now I have made some friends in there.
That's
like
amazing.
Joe earlier on this evening.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have contact regularly, and we speak together. We go together. We help each other, and there are another couple of guys inside of it. And
That's amazing.
yeah, it really is a family. So yeah,
wow,
it really was
and
my money's worth.
And tell me this: why like this? How does this compare to, for example, like Udemy or any of those courses? Tell me.
Yeah, Udemy is pretty much following tutorials, videos, and in PWJ it's really interactive. You get to speak to the teachers. In the coaching calls, you get to speak to other students. You can form groups inside of it, so you really can help each other.
Mhm.
And that's what you're missing in a Udemy course, for example.
Right.
And mainly the energy inside of it, because everybody wants to help each other. If you put a question in there, then you get an answer no matter what.
I love that.
And even you go on a Zoom call with somebody if you need help. Everybody's prepared to do that extra mile, and that's what I love about it.
Right. So Hadassah said, Udemy is dry and no networking or support. Wow, that's awesome. Thank you so much, Hadassah. So guys, just want to let you know, guys, we're going to that's it. We're going away soon, and as we close this call, as we close this webinar, the $100 off will be gone. So this is your last chance, the next 2 minutes, your last chance to go ahead and join PWJ. Would you recommend someone to join PWJ, Savan?
Of course.
like
I was on the fence. Before it, and I did it, and it's worth every penny. So just do it.
That's awesome.
You get a lot in return for it, more than you buy for. So
I definitely did.
Awesome, guys.
Just join.
Guys, go ahead and jump in. Guys. At this point, all I can say is it's been an amazing time.
It's been amazing.
It's been a great. We loved you all. We have the amazing students here, Savannah, Jesse. They are killing it here. If you're not in a PWJ, I don't know what you're doing. This is the best course on the planet for JavaScript, ReactJS developers, guys. If you don't join right now, click the link below. Everybody, click the link below right now, and I'll see you in there. But on that, and just so you guys know, really quickly, for the winners of the challenge, guys, join right now as well. Don't wait. If you join, let's say you win, we'll just refund you back the money. It's as simple as that, right? But this way, you won't lose the what? You won't lose your spot. You won't lose the ability to use that $100 off right now. Okay? So join right now. Other than that, that's pretty much it. We will go ahead and actually announce the winners of the challenge a little bit later on, probably the next day or two on Discord and on Facebook.
So stay tuned, guys.
Yes, that's it, guys. Hope you guys have a great day, and we will see you when?
Next video.
Next week, next Sunday. I'm not sure. Hey, Yazid, I should better see you in PWJ, Yazid. I know you already. Hey, right, guys. Thank you so much for everybody. Thank you, Sven. Thank you, Jesse. Love you all. Bye.
Love you too, man. Bye bye.